Welcome to the Immunity Meditation, where you get to take charge of your health and give permission to your immune system to really just supercharge itself in all the right ways needed for you. You see, our minds are far more powerful than we know, and simply listening to this meditation will massively boost your immune system functions in ways that are most needed for you at this time. So it doesn't really matter if you believe in it or not, this meditation will speak directly to your unconscious mind, who basically holds the keys to creating the exact reality that you desire. So, if you desire a powerful, strong, and supercharged immune system, then you are definitely in the right spot. And before we begin, I'd like to mention that you will be opening the doors to your unconscious mind. So, there's just a few things about the unconscious mind that you really need to know before we start. One, your unconscious mind always answers first. Two, your unconscious mind always answers honestly. Three, it always feels like you're making it up. Four, you will feel the urge to edit what information showed up for you. Five, the voice of the unconscious mind is always pretty soft and quiet. And lastly, six, it's never linear. So, for example, if I ask you to think of a color, just go with the very first color that pops up into your mind, even if it makes absolutely no sense to you, just go with it. Okay, let's not waste any more time and let's get started. So, make sure that you are in a comfortable, seated, or lying down position if you prefer that, preferably somewhere away from noise and distraction, where you can really just let yourself melt and relax into your body. And if you haven't already, gently close your eyes. And as you do so, you'll notice that your entire body begins to relax beneath you. And imagine that there's a wave of relaxation starting at the very top of your head, melting down, relaxing all of the muscles of your face, your eyes, your jaw, and just continue to feel that relaxation move down your neck, into your shoulders, dropping and relaxing your shoulders, through your arms, your wrists, your fingers, and continuing that relaxation down each vertebrae of your spine, gently melting and relaxing each vertebrae all the way into all of your abdominal organs, your hips, slowly and gently relaxing down your legs, maybe even circling around your knees. And continue that relaxation all the way down to your ankles, your feet, and finally your toes. With each breath you take, each beat of your heart, you go deeper and deeper and deeper, noticing how the feelings in your body shift and change to become more and more relaxed. Perfect. Now, I'd like you to remember a time in your life when you felt invincible, so healthy, so vibrant, with youthful and unstoppable health, radiating with that full and complete sense of well being and vitality that you knew so well at that time in your life. So, this could maybe be a memory from childhood or maybe a memory as a teenager. Any memory that comes to you when you just felt that alive, healthy, and well being feeling. Perfect. Now go ahead and take a look around that memory and just start to take inventory about what you notice. Are you inside or outside? Is it hot or is it cold? Or maybe even room temperature? Notice the colors. Are they bright or are they dull? What colors pop out to you the most? Go ahead and notice if there are any sounds. Are those sounds loud or are they quiet? Hear those sounds as if you were there. Breathe in the smells of that memory. Yes, there you go. Breathing that smell into your body. Maybe even taste what you taste from that memory. And pay special attention to the feelings in your body. Notice the feelings in your body as you experience this memory. Perfect. Now notice if you're watching yourself in this memory, or are you looking through your eyes of this younger you? So if you're watching yourself, go ahead and float right down into the body of this younger version of you and experience this memory from their eyes. Pretend you can look down at your hands and even notice what your hands look like as this younger version of you. And again, start paying special attention to the feelings in your body, noticing that feeling of health, that feeling of vitality, that feeling of wellness, of sureness, knowing that you are invincible and unstoppable. knowing that you are healthy and well, totally and completely. Awesome. And you'll notice that these feelings of health start and grow from a particular place in your body. So, keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and touch that part of your body, first impression. Amazing. Now, as you do so, you'll notice that there's a very special color, or maybe even a series of colors, associated with that feeling in that place in your body. What color is that first impression? Perfect. You're doing amazing. Now imagine that that very same color is a ball of energy floating right above your head. And in your mind's eye, watch as that colored ball of energy expands to fill the entire room from floor to ceiling, filling every corner, every nook and cranny, not leaving one spot out until you are completely surrounded by this healthy, vibrant energy, wrapping you in a blanket of health, or maybe even like a cocoon of safety. And when you're ready, go ahead and breathe that colored energy into your body. Yes, there you go, filling you from the tips of your toes to the ends of your hair, like fluid fills a test tube or like helium fills a balloon. Notice as this vibrant and healthy energy fills every single cell in your body, supercharging your immune system, whether you know it or not. Noticing what that looks like, what that feels like, and maybe even what that sounds like. Watching as your immune system supercharges in all the right ways that are best and most needed for you. And take a look around at this scene of your immune system being massively boosted in all the right ways. Imagine that this scene of your cells and this scene of your immune system systematically supercharging in all the right ways is on a movie screen out in front of you. Notice what you notice about this scene. Feel what you feel, see what you see, hear what you hear, maybe even taste what you taste. Perfect. Now, keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and reach both hands out in front of you and touch that movie screen. Perfect. Now, with the index finger of both of your hands, trace the edges of that movie screen, creating a black frame around the screen. Relax your arms back down and take a look again at this movie screen of your incredible, nourishing, fast acting, unstoppable immune system. Watch as your cells and all of the components of your immune system know exactly what to do, exactly where to go, and exactly how to do it. Feeling what that feels like, paying attention to any sounds, smells, or maybe even tastes that you notice. Amazing. Now, change the black color of that frame to the very same color of health and vitality that you just breathed into your body a couple minutes ago. Notice how the feelings shift and change in your body as you do so. And keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and reach out in front of you with both of your hands. And just like you would expand an image on like an iPhone or something, go ahead and expand that image out in front of you as big as a drive-in movie, noticing how the feelings of health and vitality increase in your body as well. Now, just to be sure, go ahead and shrink that screen down, 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 about the size of a postage stamp, and notice how the feelings of health and vitality shrink as well. Yes, you got this. Now take hold of that little screen and expand it even bigger than ever before. And pull that screen close to your body, noticing how amazing the feelings of health and vitality feel in your body now. Perfect. Now take hold of that screen, pull it up over your head, and with all of the love and intention that I know you have in your heart, pull that screen over the top of your head, wrapping it around your body like a warm blanket of health, vitality, safety, and nourishment, pulling that blanket all the way down to your toes, making sure you cover every single part of your body. And now, just allow. Allow any outdated timelines to shift and rearrange themselves to match this new vibration of total health, total vitality, and total supercharged immunity, allowing any cellular and DNA shifts to take place as well. Noticing how it feels as all of this quickly and efficiently shifts in and around you, knowing that you have the power. You showed up and you did the work. And now you get to reap all the benefits that are most right for you, leaving the rest behind. Breathe in that health. Breathe in that vitality. Breathe in that unstoppable immunity. And now, lock it into place. Lock it into every single cell, muscle, bone in your body so deeply and so completely that no force in the universe could ever take it away from you, not even you. And when you know you've got that, go ahead and test it. Try to take it away and notice what happens instead. Perfect. Now imagine that you could float up out of your body and look down at the space in front of you, and you'll notice that there's a glowing golden timeline. And as you look in one direction, you see the past, and in the other direction, you see the future. Go ahead and float on your timeline 7 days from now. Take a look down at that future self, having gone through this meditation, having locked in this immunity, and having supercharged your entire immune system, knowing that each and every day after this meditation, your immune system will continue to double and triple and maybe even quadruple in immunity. And float down into the body of that version of you 7 days from now, you. Live a day or two in the life of this future self, paying special attention to how things are different now that you have supercharged your immunity. Notice how you might walk differently. The things you tell yourself might be different. Maybe just your overall demeanor is different in some way. So live that life noticing what you notice, feeling what you feel, noticing any sounds or smells, and maybe even tastes. Perfect. When that feels complete, go ahead and float up out of that body. Look at your golden timeline and float all the way to 1 year from now, you. And take a look down at that version of yourself, having had 1 full year of daily doubling, tripling, and maybe even quadrupling your powerful, supercharged immune system. Yes, go ahead and float down into 1 year from now, you, and live a day or two in the life of that version of you. Totally healthy, radiating with vitality. And take a look around, see what you see, feel what you feel, notice what you notice. Breathe in the smells of that 1 year from now you. Maybe even taste what you taste. And just notice, what kinds of things are you doing? How are you holding yourself in your posture? How are you walking? What kinds of things are you telling yourself now that you know you've completely locked in a supercharged immunity? Pay special attention to how things are different in the most amazing and magical ways. Perfect. And when that feels complete, you got a good sample of that, go ahead and float up out of that body and float down again on your golden timeline to 5 years from now, you. Take a look down at that version of yourself, having had 5 years of a supercharged immunity, health, and radiant vitality. Float down into that version of you and live a day or two in the life of 5 years from now, you, noticing how amazing, how different things feel now. Take a look around, notice what you notice, see what you see, feel what you feel, and maybe even smell and taste what you smell and taste as this version of you. Amazing. Now go ahead and find a mirror as this version of you. And when you get to that mirror, look in that mirror. Notice the way you look, radiant with health. And I'd like you to take a look at your eyes. Look deeply into your eyes. Perfect. What kinds of things are you telling yourself in your own head now that you've locked in this supercharged immunity? First impression. Great. When you've gathered those words, repeat those words over and over and over again while lovingly gazing at your reflection in that mirror. Noticing how the feelings shift and change in your body as you repeat those words to yourself over and over again. And when you're ready to lock those words in so deeply and so completely, go ahead and speak those words to yourself out loud right now. Amazing. Noticing what that feels like to hear those words out loud. And you'll notice that there's a feeling attached to those words. What feeling is that first impression? Perfect. And that feeling starts and grows from a certain place in your body. Go ahead and place your hand there, first impression. And as you place your hand there, you'll notice that there's a certain color or maybe even a series of colors attached to that feeling. What color or series of colors is that? Amazing. Now, taking that color and that feeling with you, go ahead and float up out of that body and float all the way back on your timeline to the present moment. Again, taking those feelings and those color or maybe one color with you, floating back into your body, back into the present moment. And when you're there, imagine that that very same color or maybe series of colors is floating right above your head. Notice as that colored energy expands to effortlessly fill the entire room from floor to ceiling, filling every corner, every nook and cranny until you are wrapped in a blanket of that color, attached to that very special feeling that you know so well. And when you're ready, breathe that colored energy into your body, filling your body from the very tips of your toes to the very ends of your hair, like fluid fills a test tube. Noticing as that energy fills every muscle, every cell, every bone of your body until all of you, every single part of you is vibrating in alignment with that colored energy. And lock that energy in so deeply and so completely that no force in the universe could ever take it away from you, not even you. And when you know you've got it, test it. Try to take it away and notice what happens instead. Perfect. Now, in a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to have you open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, your immune system will complete its supercharging process, leaving you feeling all of those amazing feelings that you love to feel. So breathe in deeply and slowly exhale. Open your eyes. Welcome back. You did amazing. Now, there are a couple things I recommend doing real quick now to lock in the process even deeper. So, one is write down that mantra that 5 years from now you spoke. So, put that somewhere where you see it every day, like on a mirror, on your fridge, or as your phone screensaver, whatever you think is going to be best for you. Number two is drink lots of water. So your body biologically has that H2O to process all of the changes that just happened. And three is subscribe and hit the notification bell to my channel because I will be posting a lot more information just like this that will change your life for the better in all the ways that you need it most. I'll be posting more meditations like this and also step-by-step informational videos on how to biohack your health and happiness, which is just one of my favorite topics, and really excited to get that information to you. So hit subscribe now. And one more time, just to make sure you do it, go ahead and hit subscribe now and that notification bell. And four, share this video with somebody that might need it or somebody that could really benefit, because the more you share this type of energy, the more it's going to come back to you. As a side note, you can also use this with your kids when they're sick. You can use it for yourself when you're sick, or you're just kind of feeling like your immune system is run down. So share this video with everyone that might need it. And I promise you that immunity, that happiness, that life that you want will all come back to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one.